Uh, let's be honest. I've been up all night watching wrestling. Uh, we'll start off on watching some AEW, WWE Evolve and stuff, and G1 Climax. Damn, it's been a lot of wrestling for the last about 10 hours, so I'm still up. Um, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about what happened in WWE. I'm not gonna talk about any other wrestling company because we're viewing a WWE event here tonight. Sunday is Extreme Rules, so I'm gonna put this fantasy book in a Brock Lesnar versus Cesaro. Brock Lesnar versus Cesaro should be a great match. I hope to see them fight each other someday in the near future. But yeah, there's a lot of good wrestling the last couple weeks. The G1 Climax has been great so far. But yeah, I am really all about, right now we're going to talk about WWE Extreme Rules, so what's going to happen. Then I'm going to talk about all the matches because, honestly, I might not watch all of it, but I'll tell you one thing though. You could tell watching Monday Night Raw that we had a Paul Heyman era started on July 1st. It was their answer to AEW last two pay-per-view, and last night was AEW pay-per-view. So you could see the extreme changes on Raw since July 1st. SmackDown will be taken over by Shane. No, I'll correct myself. By Eric Bischoff right after Extreme Rules pay-per-view tonight. Oh, I love this entrance. I have a feeling that Cesaro has his own brand new entrance. Yeah, he's coming in with the bar entrance. Just missing his buddy Sheamus in this entrance. But I still like this entrance. Even his by himself. The Swiss Superman. This guy is pretty strong. I'd like to see him face Brock Lesnar on pay-per-view in the near future. This is one of the guys they should push to go to WrestleMania. Guy has the physical body. He has charisma. He has the attitude. He has the style to be a superstar, bigger than any current wrestlers who are pretty much trying to go at the title. I mean, there's Drew McIntyre. Thank God we have Kofi as our champ on SmackDown. You have Seth Rollins as our champion on Monday Night Raw, the Universal Champ. Here's the thing I don't understand. Why are we having Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch? I guess this is either another way that we could finally, so they could finally give people who like Baron Corbin, let's go ahead and give them this last match, because I don't see the point of having Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch if they're not going to lose the titles to them. 2-on-2. If Becky gets pinned by Lacey, they both lose their titles. So it makes no sense. It's crazy. Like, I couldn't believe they're going to do that. A lot of people say, no, Seth Rollins is going to keep his title. Becky's going to keep her title. So what's the point of pushing these two other wrestlers as heels for the last couple months and not give them the title? I don't see it. Maybe they're still building up Lacey for WrestleMania 2020 versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, a triple threat, or versus Becky Lynch in a singles match, or versus Charlotte in a singles match. I don't know what they're doing with that. But it's crazy. It's crazy seeing this. I love the whole Strowman, Bobby Lashley. That is going to be one hell of a match at Extreme Rules. I'm hyped for that one. I mean, Bobby Lashley, once again, another great wrestler who should be facing a guy like Brock Lesnar for a title, or Strowman versus Lesnar for a title. Um, I don't know what they're doing with Strowman and Bobby Lashley. One minute, Bobby Lashley came in as a face, then they turned him into a heel. Strowman was a heel, face. We'll see how that lasts for this end of this year. Tag team division starting to look good. You got Street Profit coming on top here on Raw, and next thing you know, hey, sooner or later we're gonna see some competition from Street Profit. They are still currently NXT tag teams, what I understand. Or if they're not, I probably missed that one episode this past week. I'm happy to see Paul Heyman's taking over Raw, and Eric Bischoff's gonna take over. SmackDown's gonna feel like ECW versus WCW at the end of the day, run on a WWE network when you think about it. I can't continue watching SmackDown when it goes to Fox Sports, because I feel like it should just stay where it is. Don't need to go to Fox. And Eric Bischoff's taking over. I like WCW before NW came in, and I liked when NW came in. It was fresh too, but then during the time of NWO, it started to get stale because it was like everybody is joining NWO, and you have Sting is like, I'm against him. There was Wolfpack. So I don't know if I trust Eric Bischoff with SmackDown. I trust Paul Heyman with Raw. Should I always be like, is Paul Heyman right for Raw and SmackDown? Let's make it simple. But I guess they want to see who could do best, and is there a last chance to write a great WWE storylines? Drew McIntyre, he should definitely go ahead. He should go after the title. There's rumors that he might face Undertaker at WrestleMania, or SummerSlam. Is retarded, or Royal Rumble is retarded. Finn Balor, your IC champ. Give him 2 more months. Maybe after SummerSlam he might lose that title. Our United States champion is Ricochet. He's another great fighter, especially against AJ Styles. Similar style. Oh wow, pun intended. Similar to AJ Styles' wrestling skills. He's new, he's still young, upcoming WWE wrestler. Got a United States title. I could see that AJ Styles is going to take him out, or AJ Styles is going to win the match by DQ interference from Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Oh, what's going on? Oh, really? What? What? Distraction? Wow. Oh, there we go. He's gonna tap out. Oh, I just love watching stuff like this. Damn. Cesaro versus Brock Lesnar. They need to do this match. Speaking of Cesaro, he's gonna face Aleister Black. That's gonna be a great match. Damn, who do I pick for that one? It's hard. You know what? I think it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a long match. I think it's gonna be a no count out or disqualification or something. Like, I don't know who to pick to win that match. It's crazy. For your tag teams, on both shows, SmackDown and Raw, the tag team's gonna stay the same. That's what it looks like. But Daniel Bryan and his tag team partner, they're gonna lose the titles. Because at first they seem like they're gonna keep it, but they're gonna lose it. They're gonna lose it to those other guys. Heavy Machinery. Raw's gonna stay the same. If you want to keep the Revival happy, you keep them with the titles. So, I read the internet news on wrestling of Jeff Hardy. I'm gonna tell you right now, leave him alone. The guy went out, had a few drinks, and then there's a report saying that he was found intoxicated, drunk. Look, I don't believe it. This is just another story. Probably had a few beers. He didn't want to, argue with anybody. He probably went to jail just to say, okay, just to be on the safe side. You guys want to take me in? Fine. Keep me in and somebody pick me up the next day. But, there's nothing wrong with the guy who just want to walk on the beach, who probably had a few drinks, and, the alcohol just started kicking and he got, alright, he got drunk. He didn't hurt anybody. He didn't hurt himself. It's probably just one of those days you just want to have a few drinks and enjoy the night and relax. But, there we go. The media have to go blow up this guy personal life. For what? For what? Just leave the man alone. I hope he doesn't get punished from WWE for this. I hope that none of these other so-called wrestling fans are going to go ahead and say, oh, Jeff Hardy, you failed as a wrestler again. No, he didn't fail. He's just out there having a few drinks and probably got drunk. Didn't realize it was coming to the point. And, okay, didn't hurt anybody. Didn't hurt himself. Just leave him alone. So let's go get back to some other wrestling stuff for WWE the past 2 weeks. Kofi versus Samoa Joe. Man, that's going to be a great match. Samoa Joe is going to give him everything. I don't know if he's going to escape Samoa Joe. I mean, it could be another match with somebody interfering in that match. I mean, who has it in for Kofi? Ziggler? Wow, Cesaro?
Extreme Rules is not for the faint of heart, as you can see in these highlights.
Damn it. Look at the replay highlights here.
Almost forgot about this one.
Oh, look. It's great. It's some great replays. I like this. That's one thing I love about WWE 2K19. The graphics, these wrestlers. Oh my God, they made it. They did a good job. So I'm talking about Cesaro won, and this is what I'm telling you. Cesaro should be competing for a title, a championship, WWE Universal Championship, or SmackDown WWE Championship. Damn, this guy is so underrated in WWE. Vince McMahon, give this guy a push. And you know what? If they don't do it next year, I feel like this guy's gonna leave WWE. He's gonna go to AEW or somewhere else. Are there any other matches that come to my mind that I want to watch on Extreme Rules? No. Kofi versus Joe, Cesaro versus Aleister Black. Tag teams don't look too exciting for me right now, because I feel like Daniel Bryan's gonna lose his titles, SmackDown champs, to Heavy Machinery. Raw, I don't see the Raw tag team titles changing. Yeah. Oh, Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. Honestly, it's Extreme Rules. They're gonna be pulling everything out on this match. But yeah, I don't see anybody else. I don't see any other match that comes to my mind that I want to watch. So on that note, watch out for Extreme Rules, and starting this week, we'll have Eric Bischoff running SmackDown. Would it be better than Raw from Paul Heyman? Are we going to have a new draft because these two guys are taking over? Oh yes, there's a guarantee Lesnar is going to cash in, but on who? On who? Let me know. Comment down below. This video will be on YouTube soon. Peace out.